A very warm welcome back to Riverbend Springs on Farming Simulator 25. It's episode 38 with me, MrSealyp. Ladies and gentlemen, it's still July 2, it's 11:28 in the morning. Not quite past lunchtime yet, as you've seen. A few more contracts. That little panel of 6, they didn't pay out a lot, but the point behind that was it was just clearing the contracts that were there, hoping over the course of the day some more would come up, but I think we might have, whether we'll get any more come up or not, I don't know. Got a couple of jobs I need to get done, so I thought I'd jump in now to show you what I'm about, what's going on. What I do like is this wood transport contracts come up, and look, selling station in short supply. That's I haven't really had anything to there. It's always been paper mill, carpentry, or I should say paper factory, however it's referred to, sawmill, or the carpentry. So having one for a different location is quite cool. So I thought I'd show that. But this came up, plowing contract, which gives us an opportunity to use our new tractor, the big old Chungus. I'm going to upgrade the plow, so I can hopefully put it through its paces a little bit more. We'll give that a try. What else was I going to say? Oh yes, I remember what I was going to do. So yeah, here we are at the sell point. I'm pretty sure. Whoa. Is it this side? It might have been the side I was at, actually. Sell wood. Oh, there we go. Sell wood. One tree remaining. Oh, well, I'm looking there thinking, that's not on here. How bizarre. There we go. Now we're done. Okay, let's complete on that. Collect. I'm sure we'll get more come up, which we always do. So I'm going to head back to the farm. Oh, that was it. Just remembered the preserved food factory. That's what we're going to look at doing, aren't we? Preserving our legacy. Preserving something. Doing the YouTube thing's a curious thing. It's not something I've really thought about as for the longevity of it. In that, what you're doing, anything you're creating and you're posting, and it's no doing to anything on the internet. It's something we used to do when we used to teach about internet safety at school when we were teaching the kids, about being careful with security and privacy and never giving out your information and all that kind of stuff, especially for children. But also that thing we used to do stuff about internet bullying and all that kind of thing. And also the fact that once something is out there, it's out there. It's out on the internet. You can't pull that back. You can't bring it back. You can't, you can delete it from your computer. You can try and delete it from, if you've put it on Facebook or whatever, but it's out there, and it's done then. It's you can't switch off the internet. That's the sort of point. And that was kind of got me thinking. It's that thing of everything you're doing every day, and it makes it quite a deep, heavy sort of thing. Whatever it is you're doing, it's going to be there, no matter what happens to you. I don't know how long YouTube will continue for, in whatever guise it's in, whether it be how it is now, or it evolves or changes or whatever it becomes. But in potentially 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, if it's still there, people could search up something and find one of your videos. And you might not be doing YouTube anymore. It might not be a thing. So that will always be there. So I was thinking about it when I taught the school, it's that thing of when you're a teacher and I've always said that, you are the focal point of a class of children. So 30 children or however many classes you taught, or, in my time at school, thousands of children. And you bump into people and they remember you because you were that focal point in front of the classroom, for whatever reason, good or bad, whether they thought you were a great teacher or whether they didn't. You can have polar opposites with how people felt about you, but you won't necessarily remember them because there were lots and lots of children. But even in that respect, I look back now and say, oh, best teacher I ever had was this person who taught me this, and they were the best teacher because of blah blah blah. But then when I'm gone, they were old. The teachers were older then. Who will then talk about that teacher? Because it's that thing, isn't it? Whereas YouTube, I suppose, will have more longevity potentially. I don't know. Like I say, it's a deep way to start, isn't it? I don't know. It was just on my mind. I thought I'd talk about it. Anyway, right. Let's So to the plough then. I did put this in here. It did fit, and when I say, I mean, the top of the cultivator skimmed the doorway. It probably shouldn't have gone in, so I'm assuming there wasn't a collision on the very top of the cultivator. But what we're going to do now is we're going to do a bit of welding, get a bit of. Actually, can I fit in that gap? Actually, we should be able to, shouldn't we? Or maybe not. Again, it's going to come down to collisions. Should we be able to? Probably not. There we go. Yeah, bit of box section here and there, bit of grinding, bit of sanding, bit, you know, should be absolutely fine. So we need to go to, oh, our worms. I didn't even over to the jet wash then. So, yep, let's go and repair this at the jet wash. Nope. I hope this reaches into the ground. This, I was a little bit disappointed with the mowing situation, but it is what it is. This does sit very high, actually. To be fair, when you think about it, that 3-point is really, I mean, that doesn't even look like that's on there properly either, does it? That looks really mashed onto there. Isn't that weird? I wonder why. Because it's got all the 3-point link required stuff. We've got the arms, we've got the top link pin, and that's got the extender. Why is that sat so strangely on there? This could end up being an absolute disaster. If this doesn't do any of the things I want it to, then why have we got it? Might have to get ourselves a pre-noth, I think. So we want to customise that, and we're going to take it out from the 6 metre to. It only adds. Oh, I thought it was going to be a whole load more money. 4 grand on to take it out to 12 metres. Absolutely. There's me doing loads of contracts, thinking it's going to cost me a fortune. It's going to cost me a fortune. Right, how much is it going to cost me to repair that? Oh, yes, it was cheaper. I mean, to be fair, even adding that on, just think we bought that second used, and it needed repair. It was less than half price. So to repair it for 29,000 actually still isn't too bad. I'm not going to necessarily repair that just yet, I don't think. Okay, so now we've got a big old plough. So the ploughing contracts that come up now, we can make very light work of them. We are heading out to, actually, where are we heading out to? Field 31. Oh yeah, that's just out past the wagon builder, isn't it? We've done some fertilising contracts and stuff out there. Right, I'll head out, see you out there in a minute. Hopefully this plough works in there. We can make light work of that contract and get that done. This is the field here, isn't it? Is that residue? Looks like crop residue. Let's just double check. We are on the correct field. Perfect. Let's undo that. Hopefully this will drop down low enough and actually work. If it doesn't, then I would argue there's something wrong with the 3-point link on this piece of equipment. Yep. That's not even touching the, that's, I reckon the 3-point link's nukered. That's not even in the ground, is it? That's barely in the ground. So implements are attacked, and this is why that mower didn't seem to want to work either. I had all sorts of people messaging me saying it's because of this, it's because of that, it's not designed for this, it's not designed for that. It's a 3-point link. This is a plough. It's not an unusual piece of equipment. It's just, it doesn't seem to be sat right, and even in its fully lowered position, that is barely touching the soil. So at any point where this lifts a little bit, it's not going to touch the soil, is it? Be interesting to try it with a seeder or something, wouldn't it? It does seem to be ploughing though. Going at a fair pace as well. Ploughing at 12 miles an hour. Well, at the end of the day, as long as that bar top right goes up and it is working, I mean, like I say, it's not actually touching the soil, but it's ploughing, so we'll take that as a win. I haven't got that bounce I had with that cultivator, so we're not missing any bits, which is fine. And when you consider we started out and we had, I took on that ploughing contract and tried to use a subsoiler, what was that, 3 metres? I thought it took forever. This is way better. But I am concerned about the tractor. I'm concerned that that is broked. Now I could use my GPS and stuff, but again, I can see where I am. I can see where the last row was. I can line up on that. I don't necessarily need it, but again, at the moment, because of what I'm doing, I can take my fingers off the controls now, and that's fine. But if I get a little bit of movement, I am having to tweak a little bit. So again, with the GPS, I can just set it on the line, and I haven't got to worry. That's the beauty of it. So we could do, but I think we're going to be all right. So we have upscaled somewhat from 6 to 12. I'm amazed that is actually ploughing. I didn't think that was going to work properly, but we'll take it. And then we'll go back and look at some preserve stuff. I might then go ahead into July. I'm hoping all of our grass will be at its final growth stage. Although it's saying ready to harvest now, I think we need to make some hay and stuff. And I want to cut all that, you know, when we made our little bit of agroforestry and our field, our own field and stuff. I want to, I do need to check on as well that I haven't checked for a little while. Is our olives. I haven't been checking on the olive grove, have I? Probably should do that at some point. No. Actually, while we are doing this, let's stop there a second. Anything else come up? There we go, another wood transport. Of course I'm going to collect, not collect, start, can't collect until I've done the contract. Okie dokie, people, let's get this done. Well, that's that clean and put away. So I'm thinking, I don't know if this is going to work. I cleared all the bits and bobs out. The stuff I wasn't using has been moved. These I can lift, can't I? Yep. Let's put that in a bag. Tuck it inside the door. Pop it there. Do some. Oops. That's because I pressed to drop it, didn't I? And do the same there. Yeah, circle, isn't it? Of course it is. Stop doing that. So I reckon, depends on the size, we might be able to fit it under here. Potentially. This has been being supplied by A2OK. I think that's who it was. It'll be in the description. And then we'll go over to our hydroponics. We'll bring over the various different... To be fair, actually, what we can do, if we go to here, and then we go up and across, do we have available... There's the canning factories. No, it's cans. It's similar, isn't it? What does kimchi require? Napa cabbage, garlic, spring onion, chili peppers, which we'd have all of. So we could do kimchi. Just trying to think, what else could we do? Rice, we don't know. We've got some eggs, but it's not going to be a huge amount, is there? Oh, spinach bag. We could do spinach, couldn't we? We've got a little bit of that left over, haven't we, from a couple of contracts? We might have some green beans as well. Oh, the pea harvest I did recently, I think I had 900, 900 litres of peas. Huge amount. As long as that works out exactly the same, I don't know. We'll have a look. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to show it. We'll give it a go and see if it works. Factories. And this should be down under the bottom section. Here we are. So, grape processing, dairy, grain mill, preserved food factory, 36 grand, 3 slots. Rotate that around like that. Press to place anywhere. And potentially, I mean, we could, couldn't we? Our stuff will be outside. That'll be undercover. That, you know what? I'm liking the look of that. Should we do it? Ha! We've made ourselves a little preserved food factory under the cover. Still access the door. Come to here, we can access it, yeah. Cans and jars and bits and bobs. What do we need for canned peas? Where's our recipe? We just need peas. We're not going to get a lot because we haven't got many peas. Green bean maybe. That definitely. We don't have any of these, although we have got red beet going now, haven't we? But the process is going to be slow. The cycles a month aren't, you know, it's not huge. And we've got some spinach as well. Oh, I tell you what. It doesn't look like much, does it? To the naked eye, but a couple little bits and bobs there. We're going to do some preserving. Let's go. Right. Let's get this. Actually, not I need to do. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to take the planks. I'll come back and there'll be another planks here, or there'll be a wood beams or something like that. I'll take the planks over. Probably don't need to take up the trailer, actually. What we'll do, let's take that strap off, that strap off. I can take it over with the telehandler, can't I? Just the one. We'll plonk that on the forks, and we'll take that over on the telehandler. There we go. Like that. This will take over, and we can grab a few of the bits and bobs from over there, which will take up pretty much all of it if we're going to do the kimchi, which we can do. Where is that? Oh, it's over here. So where's my JCB gone? I did spraying, didn't I? So that's over here. Let's grab the JCB before the rain comes. I want to get some stuff in here. Nothing we can do. Let's go over here and have a look. Actually, we can do it from the main menu as well, can't we? But we can have a look in the silo. Just like my eyesight's terrible, so as we've established many times before, I can't see a thing. And it's getting worse. Which is always nice. This is what I said. If you get bits and bobs left over from contracts, it may not seem like a lot. Keep hold of it, because you never know. Will we make our money back on the preserved food factory? Who knows? We're making money elsewhere. So what have we got? A little bit of barley. A bit of canola. Please tell me we've got something else. I'm sure we have. Green beans. Yeah, we've got some green beans. Hang on a minute. I bought over... Where did the peas go? I put 900 litres of peas in there. With a pea contract. Definitely more hay. That makes no sense. Where did that go? Vanished into the ether. But we do have spinach. Although it's a small one, isn't it? I can't remember. What does it say it takes? Let's double check that, shall we? Preserve food factory. As far as our green beans go, looking over here, let's go back up to the top. Carrots, chili peppers, eggs. Where's our green beans? Oh, 24,000 litres. We've got plenty of room for green beans. Oh, and the spinach I was doing. Oh, it's going to be one of those days, isn't it? It's going to be one of those days. Spinach. Oh, 24,000 litres of that as well. This only takes 18,000 anyway. Do some spinach bags. It was worth doing those spinach contracts. I got far more. I said this at the time, didn't I? I had far more left when I did spinach contracts on a field that had weeds in than a spinach contract in a field that didn't have weeds in. It's curious, isn't it? I might put some gravel out the front of here. Where's our drop-off points? Where do we? Oh, there we go. So say, hang on a minute. Put that in. Get in. Cool. Okay, that's one thing going. We'll go and get the other stuff. I don't understand that penny situation. That's very weird. Oh dear. I think I might know what I did. Should I put the last that in, or should we go for... We'll put the green beans in. This is another of those things as well. I haven't looked at the prices. You know, it's that thing of you've got to weigh up. And again, we'll have a look, just because you do. We need to go to our prices. We really need down here, don't we? There we go. What are green beans selling for? 1,087. Our peas, which I don't have any of, that doesn't matter. Spinach is selling for 500 and something, which is fine. That's okay. So spinach bad takes up to 1,300, 1,400 was what it said. That's okay because it starts at 500. I was the wrong way around. For anyone who's already commented, sent letters, don't worry. Green bean, yeah, that goes from 1,000 something up to 3,000. Okay, I mean it's still, yeah, we're okay. I said we're okay. I'm okay. It's okay. Ooh. Everything's going to be fine. Oh, it's another thing to try, isn't it? Why not? We're increasing our line of products available. I'm convincing Walt this is all a good idea. He'll be absolutely fine with it. Let's get that going. Okay. So then it's all the stuff to do kimchi. We haven't got anything to do. We can't do any of the rest of the stuff, can we, now? Can't do noodles or anything. We haven't got any rice flour. We could go and buy those things if we wanted to, but at the moment I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're just doing the things we can do. When we get red beet, we can do beetroot, but that's going to be a way off yet. But we can certainly do some kimchi. So, next up, let's grab our little trailer. Let's cover that back up. And go and grab all the stuff from over there. Get that all thrown in. Probably do need to put some more silage in. I'm not going to put any more straw in the biogas plant. Like I said, when things run out, they run out. Silage is something I'm constantly producing, which is fine, and I need to make some hay, which I can't do in the fermenter, but I need to make some hay. The straw I need for bedding, and if I'm going to pad out Tomic's ration. I did put, because we had a surplus of it, we had a fair bit, so I put a load of straw in to the biogas plant, but we're running low-ish. When I say low-ish, we're under 200,000 litres now. So I'm not as keen. I'm hoping as we get further into harvest season, maybe we'll get some more straw contracts come up, and if we do for like baling and stuff, then that's great. If we don't, again, not a big deal. As long as we've got enough to get ourselves through the next winter, we'll be absolutely fine. I did also, when I finished the poplars, I left the poplar I'd left, I left here. I probably could do with selling that back because I'm not going to use that am I anytime soon. So let's get that on. So chilies, put that there, do that. I've tried to pair them all up because they remain the correct heights. Then, if you put them, I mean, if you only got one greenhouse running, it doesn't matter. But like this pallet on the end there is a lot lower, so I have to be careful what pallets I put where. At least that's what they say together. The lettuce can just sell, can't it? I don't need to worry about that. If I put the lettuce this end, the stuff... Have I got all the stuff for kimchi? Did I do it all? Oh, no, hang on. What have we got? We've got the Napa. The spring onions and stuff is in the other greenhouse. Ah. Oops. That's annoying. Yeah, the garlic and spring onions I did in the other one. That's on me. Yeah, strawberries and tomatoes I didn't do. You know what we can do? Probably switch off the strawberries and tomatoes and switch. If we're going to do more stuff at the preserved food factory, the lettuce does make pretty good money. But I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe how we're looking for what we've got in here so far. Strawberries 378, tomatoes 378. Would it be a silly thing to do? Oh no, I can't do the other things. What am I talking about? Hydroponics only has those. I'm doing everything it does. Ignore me. Ignore me. Oh, dearie me. I'm having one of those days. One of those days. So I've got to rely on the other greenhouse. I'm thinking, you know, we've got enough money. Is it worth us sticking in another greenhouse? We've got space. Our water's on distributing. Maybe put a large greenhouse in. Or we can put one here, I suppose. Oh, no, we did the grass here, didn't we? I might do that. We might stick another greenhouse in if we're going to be doing these extra products. So these are all going to sell. And put all these to sell. I haven't got enough room on here, have I? Oops. You know what we'll do? Let's do that and that. Let's take that off and put that up on there. Yes, we're going to stick another greenhouse in. That's the plan. And I'm kind of sticking to it. Until I change my mind again. Oh, I'm hoping to get the kimchi underway. Well, the other greenhouse is producing the stuff for doing kimchi, but we just, yeah. Ooh. I thought I was so prepared. I was so organised. I knew what I was doing. Had it all in my head. And it turned out, as usual, it's a very dangerous place to keep things. Right. Okay. Actually, you know what I haven't kept an eye on? I don't need a front loader. Don't need a front loader. Right. So. We will... Why did that not go? Okay. We'll drop these off in our preserved factory. These will sell, and then... I reckon we're going to put another greenhouse. I think we'll do that. Right, all the bits and bobs are in. Stuff was sold that needed to be sold. Didn't take a lot of chili, to be honest with you. 480 litres, I think it was. So I put the chili to one side because we can just add to that. And I've then put a couple of gravel bits down. That's gone a bit weird there. That's where you drop off, and that's where the pallets spawn. Just sort of, at least it's sort of marked out with gravel. I can probably tidy it up a little bit. So I'm thinking, you know what? Why not? We got some money. Like I said, I've got the playground equipment production's running, that's going to do at least one. It's going to definitely do two, if not more, cycles. So that's going to be another 90, 180 grand. We've still got our multi-grain production running. The biogas plant's still going. We've got stuff being produced. So you know what? Why not? Plus, we're going to get the money from, I think, what did I say? What did I say? I haven't taken the other one. When we get some wood beams and long planks, we've been doing 3 or 4 of those and getting like 20 grand a pop each time. That's a big chunk towards a new greenhouse anyway, isn't it? So let's put that there. That can go off with it. We'll get those taken over. So I reckon we can put it up against, well, fairly close to this, because the water point's around the back, and that's being taken by pipe and pump. Around the front is where we go into the greenhouse, and or the mushroom house, and pallets spawn there. So we could put it, if we go for a larger one. Now I've moved the wood pile kind of in this area here, I'm thinking. So if it's the same way around as that one, water point is there, pallets spawn down the side of it, doors at the front. What way around would I put that? Let's have a look. That'll do. So our water point's just here. And to be fair, that will automatically, once we go over the next hour, our water distribution pumping centre, pallets will spawn down the side here. I could have spun it around the other way and put it closer to this building, but I thought, no, it's all right. I have left myself a bit of a gap between the trees. If there was any point wanting to come and refill this with a tanker, we can still get around the back, but actually we don't need to. It's a large one, so it should run a little bit faster. Let's go in. So what we're going to run here, we need more garlic, we need spring onion. I've already got the other things that are all producing over at the hydroponics. Is it worth me putting Napa, and I might do some more Napa cabbage. Chili peppers we've got plenty, and that's coming out the hydroponics as well. Maybe just those 3, I think. It's showing exclamation marks because we've got no water in here at the moment. 40,000 litres. Like I say, on the next hour, that will... Yeah, looking a bit withered. You know what? Let's get some water in here. Let's do that, shall we? I don't need to fill it completely, just put enough in that we can get those running. And then, what time is it? 12:34. We've got rain coming. I've got no other contracts. Wood transport, which is normal. Unless anything pops up that I haven't done before, I think it might be interesting to see. We might skip ahead till July 1. And I can get some mowing done, maybe. Just to finish off what we're doing today. Been quite busy, actually. So that's 2 new factories in. Well, I say factories, greenhouse and a factory. Extended the plough, made that a little bit bigger. Still got one in the bank. Nothing apart from that front loader is available in the used vehicles, so we're good there. Do I need any new pieces of equipment, machinery at the moment? I'm keeping my eyes out for mowing rigs. I mean, that mower was fairly cheap and it does the job. But I thought potentially we could look at actually getting a dedicated mowing rig. You know what that'll do just to get us running. Like I say, on the hour, that'll send it a load over anyway. Get those planks up to the biogas. That's what we can do actually, what we probably should have done. Keep meaning to. You know what? I'm going to do it first. Oh, no, it doesn't. Right, that's in. So they're growing. Brilliant stuff. I'm just going to put a little bit of water in for the sheep and goats, because the water distributor doesn't distribute to animal pens. So, how much have we got? 237 grand. We probably only need about 1,000 litres. Whatever we've got left, I'm going to put back into that distribution tank. While we're here, is it worth... no, it was on the right one. Mowing. Is it worth us getting a mowing rig? front and side. Butterfly setup. We go front and that, couldn't we? 70. I mean, it's not horrendous. We've got the money to do it. I'm just thinking we can get rid of that and get a proper mowing rig. I mean, does that have the ability for... It does, doesn't it? We can windrow with that, can't we? Is it time? Is it time? This isn't one of the rigs you can put them together in a setup, so you can have all of these on the front and then have a tedder on the back. We are going to need a tedder if we're going to do hay. I'm just thinking it might be a little bit easier moving forward for our jobs, but that gives us a running width of 9.4 and we're currently at 7.3, so that might not be a bad idea. That's 8.3. Yeah, I think it's obviously a little bit cheaper, isn't it? I'll have a look as well in the brochures. We'll see if anything's available in the brochures. Right, let me feed these, water the sheep and goats. Make sure they're okay. Wow. I know I say it probably every episode. How much it's changed. How much we have changed this. There we go. Oh, okay. Tiny amount. Let's swing around here and I think we're pretty much run out on here. I probably need to top up silage. Let's double check how we're looking. Oh yeah. Methane. Oh, we've got 94,000 litres of digestate. Do I just set that to selling? I'm not going to use it, am I? I don't think digestate's worth a huge amount of money, is it? But I haven't got a use for it at the moment for producing anything. I haven't got a production that uses it. Often there'll be stuff you can use digestate and something else, and you can make fertilizer. I mean, it's a fertilizer already, but you know what I mean. I don't think we've got anything. Bit of electric charge and a little bit of methane that will sell on the hour, but realistically, shall I just sell it? I'm going to put some more silage in here, definitely, because we're down to 4 litres, and straw we're down to 3. Slurry, actually, it's a good point. Let's check on our cows. How we're looking. Could do some straw in there, a little bit of Tomix ration, and we've got only 4,000 litres of slurry. Probably not worth worrying about, although we do have over 600 litres of buffalo milk. So yeah, it's just the odd jobs, isn't it? Just around the farm jobs that need to be done. Oh, I need to get that stump grind to get that stump out. I keep forgetting to do that as well. Tickety-boo. It's late. But did I say about going to July too? I meant August. Did I say going to July? I meant we're going to be going into August. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It is late, but it's never too late to earn some money. So let's do it. Money has gone up. I did set the digestate to selling. That all went. And the silage clamp I had next to the fermenter I haven't used in a month or so. And I thought, I know I've got the fermenter. Am I going to use it? So I sold that. I've got 12 grand for that. I've got a trailer load of wood beams, long planks and planks which need to go over. I've just topped up the wood chip on the sawmills. Biogas plant has run out of products. But again, like I say, once we've built up a head of manure, we've built up some slurry, and the fermenters run a little bit more. We've got some more silage. I'll get that up and running again for the time being. And I think our multi-grain production might have run out as... Actually, we can check that, can't we? Where's our multi-grain production? Just there. What we're looking at? Oh no, corn 6,000 litres, wheat 7,000. So we've got a little bit left in that. So that's still chugging away, which is fine. So yeah, anyway, up here, what have we got? Well, I'm glad you asked, Steve. Thank you very much. We've got that, which I don't want. So we're going to buy it and sell it on, and that we'll buy and sell on. Like I say, make a bit of extra money. Why not? What have they got as extra configurations? We don't want that on. I'd rather that off completely so it is what it says it was. They keep doing that, catching you out. It gives you a price. You go in, if you don't pay attention and click on it, you suddenly think, oh, a minute, that said 70,000. I've just spent 90 something. You know, just pay attention. You've got to be careful. Get absolutely clobbered. So let's buy that for that. and then we'll get that. That's saying the price it said it was going to, so that's absolutely fine. We'll buy that, take them both over, flog those on. I've got a spraying contract, it says there, top right, so I'm going to go and do that. That's worth about 6,700 or something, so I'll do that. And again, the beauty of having the GPS as well is at night, I haven't got to worry about whether I can see where I'm spraying. I'll just stick the GPS on, hook it onto that, and away we go. Just that one. That's a £7,000 profit. Nice. And then go and grab the trailer, do that as well. I've got that low loader. That low loader I bought, I haven't really used. I probably should be using it more. I went back to using that small trailer. I bought the low loader saying, oh, you know, we'll get this, I can get more on it, I'm moving more pallets around. And then I set my multi-grain to selling directly, so I stopped doing that. And I've been doing smaller runs backwards and forwards to the playground factory, so I hadn't really been using it. But you know what will happen? I'll sell it, and then I'll think, oh, I should have kept hold of that because I need it for whatever it might be. But we'll get rid of this one. I'll go and get the spraying done, and I will see you in the AMs. Where are we? Make on that. Came in here on 311, so we made about 10 grand. Nice. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the morning. It's August 1. The money has gone up. Of course it has. That's where we need to be. And I've got all this. Although, our wood stocks are somewhat depleted. I'm going to need some more wood. I need to put some more wood chip in here, so I'm going to do some more wood chipping at some point. As far as used vehicles, not really very much to be looking at. That being said, I am going to purchase some mowage. That's what we had today. Or today, this episode. Factory, greenhouse, mowers, a few bits and bobs here and there. I had a look in the brochures and what was available over and above. I said about this one going out to 9.4. That one's a bit smaller. This one goes out to 10. And I think it has the ability for... Does this one have the ability? The cross flow? I'm sure the cross flow has the ability to windrow, doesn't it? Oh, that's a bit of a risk. I'm sure it does. 75 grand. Oh, that's a bit of a risk if it doesn't, isn't it? I know that one definitely does. I think it does. I'm just thinking, I mean, the difference between 9.4 and 10 isn't huge. Price-wise, not really a huge amount in it. 5 grand-ish. I don't know whether just to go for the smash stuff, you know. I did have a look. So I can't tell with that. I'm sure it does. But what if I buy it and it doesn't? Sale or return? I don't know. But that one, I mean, you can absolutely see it's got the back units on it for it. I'm going for that. I'm doing it. Although horsepower requirement might be a bit of an issue. So what we're going to do now, having spent that, take this. Standard planks will go into the production. All of our grass looking nice, thick and tufty, should be good for harvesting, and our canola field is good to go with regard to harvesting as well. So I think what I might do is go and grab the mowers, start doing a bit of mowing. I need to lease a tedder as well, because I need to do, like I said, some of it hay, but that's what we're going to be start off now. But I think we'll do the canola harvest and we'll do the hay work in the next episode. I just want to come up around the back. Like I said, when it's all fully grown, you'll barely be able to tell the difference. And where we did all of our agroforestry, it's looking absolutely wonderful. We do have a harvest contract for about 4,800, or be a bit just over 4,000 for red beet. Now I've got red beet in my field, but this is full red beet, and the beauty of that is our preserved food factory, we can do the old preserved beetroot type thing, can't we? Because I said I didn't have any yet, but I had some in the field, so that'll work very nicely. Let's just go to here first. This is coming on, so we'll have another one of these at some point. Let's do the temperature strap on that. Okay, that's all that done. How are we looking? Okay, so the uprights are going in. It's going to take a little bit longer, so probably tomorrow now, I would say probably August 2, that'll be ready. We'll swing this round. I reckon, what we reckon for this, 28? I think, something like that. Oh, wrong button. That's the one I want. There we go. 29. Did I say 29? Excellent, I'll go and get the rest. Bring that and saw that, then we'll whiz over, pick up our new mowers. Yeah, so I think I'll probably do next episode then. We'll do a bit of harvesting. We'll get our canola harvest done. We'll go and do that red beet. See if we've got any red beet left over. Our greenhouse, my hydroponic ones have gone a bit. It's weird. Oh no, that's right. I didn't pick them up, did I? The hydroponic greenhouses had produced the stuff they needed to produce, but I didn't go and collect it because I was deciding whether or not to do the preserved food factory. So I've come into this month, into August 1, and the hydroponic greenhouses, I've got a whole nother load of pallets. I thought, how's that happened in the half of a month? But it wasn't. It has been another full month. So I've got more stuff, and my standard greenhouse, I have got some garlic now. My new greenhouse, we're not quite there yet, because that will be probably a month before we've got anything produced there. Oh, I've also got little log poles dotted around all the place, where off camera I've been going around and cutting down all the lodgepole pines. And I've come across and just cut them down. And yeah, so we have got, I think I've got a full pallet of wool as well. So for the hydroponics, we've got all the ones over there. So the ones that will go into the preserved food factory, the same thing again. The chilies will probably just sit to one side because we're not using as many of those. Once I've got a few stored up, the rest I will sell. But the Napa cabbage definitely will be. Tomatoes and strawberries will sell, as we will with the lettuce. Yeah, so we've got another chilies here, so we've got plenty. But that being said, our garlic can go into that facility. And we haven't got anything there yet. I think we have got one pallet of mushrooms just around the corner there, and a full pallet of wool. So everything is doing what it should be doing. We're just not quite there yet. Let's drop that off, and then once we've got our spring onions, didn't take all that either, we'll stick that to one side. For our kimchi, actually I probably should do it, I probably could, you know, rather than leave it out in the open, let's put it under, I suppose. That makes more sense. To be fair, we could probably sell the chili we got at the moment, because we've got more over our hydroponics, and we've got one sat our other little greenhouse, so it makes more sense, the ones we've got there, to sell, because we've still got those there. Yes, I'm just waiting on spring onions now. So let's go and take these pallets of wood, sell those, drop those off. Actually, how are we looking as far as that goes for our playground equipment now? 14,000 litres and 3,600. So we are in the process of doing one, which means we'll definitely get a second one. Actually, I might drop the planks off as well. So we'll sell the wood beams and we'll do the planks and those. Yep. I will see you over at the store in a moment to pick up the mowers. And I think we'll come back and then we'll have a bit of a whiz round and start doing the grass, and then like I say, we'll do harvesting, and I'll probably do hay work in the next episode. So I did hay when they came up as contracts, but I haven't done hay myself, so I think we'll do that. Been quite productive. We're at the store, almost forgot about the other mower. Since we bought a new set, we might as well sell this one. This was a bargain when we picked this up, so anything we get for it goes towards the new set of mowers, so it doesn't really matter what we get for it, really. We've used them quite a lot for various different contracts. What are they worth? That's alright, isn't it? 18. There's the stuff for the red beet contracts, although it's one of the DeWolf. Yeah, boom. I wonder if there's another option we can do with it. Probably not. So, let's grab the new mower to the front. So that's actually quite big for this, doesn't it? We might be on the lookout for another big. Let's have a look here. Ah, there we go. So that would be different swaths, no swath, swath. Cool. Fold that back up again, so it does. Beacons on, get back to the farm, and I'll start going through our new area. I just actually took the trailer over to where the hydroponics are, and that bit up around there. The grass is weird how it looks quite straggly right up until it's fully grown, and it just adds that thickness to it, you know. It just becomes very bushy and lush. When we go past our field here, you'll see actually saying double check as well while we're here. I'm not going to do this field yet. This is the one we're going to turn to hay. So yeah, you can see where you've got your sort of your meadow grass at the side and then your grass. Whereas before it was just a little bit smaller, so we're actually spot on there. But what we are going to do, whoa, we're just across the road. I've got a couple of trees I cut down here. Where are they? Got a pile there, got a pile there. How are we looking for manure? Well, not a huge amount there, but okay, we can come and collect that. And we should have some slurry as well. We'll collect that and go to the biogas plant. And I took over yesterday's buffalo milk. How are we looking? There's a little bit there. Excellent, right. Let's go and get this mowed. Or at least started, let's just say that. I just picked up a ploughing contract for 16 grand. 16,466. Field 77. But again, another one. That went from going through the various, whatever we did on it, fertilising, spraying and whatever. The crop gone, ready to plough. Never came up for a harvest contract on that one. But we also have available that one, harvesting contract, for parsnips. So potentially, like I say, if we have any of those things left over for our preserved food factory, that'll be an absolute result. So I think if we get the other ones done in the next episode, we can crack straight on with those. So what we're going to do is, let's unfold that. Let's switch to the front, unfold that. Let's get that turned on and drop down. Let's get that turned on and drop down. So this will all be going into storage or the fermenter. Now, are we too wide to go through the gaps now? I hope not. So I don't know if we've got enough horsepower on this. Oh no, hang on. No! Our other one was fine. I cut all the trees down based on the fact that we could get through. Yeah, I don't think we've got the horsepower for this. This is a bit... Can we get through that gap? Okay. Tell you what though, I think I'm going to get a roller as well to do the fertilising afterwards. It's not working it, is it? Wow. I thought we'd be alright, but I think that front mower takes 110 horsepower on its own. So this is definitely a lot slower than I was hoping. Right, so we need to keep an eye out for another tractor. Like I said, with the new one we got, it's fine, but it's only got a rear 3-point, and that doesn't seem to be working particularly well. This does not want to do hills or anything, does it? No, my plan. We have fallen at the first hurdle. Come on, let's get through the gap. It looks like we're getting plenty of grass though, compared to what we got off it the first time. I can't remember what it was. I said I would keep a note, didn't I? So that when we did it this time round, I could work out if we'd done better. And we, of course, we'll do better off this. But yeah, this tractor does not have the minerals, does it? I mean, it does for the things we wanted it to do, but for this, not quite enough. We're still cutting. And we're on quite a slope, but there we go, pick up speed now. Oh, we're alright. Yeah, we're golden, look at that, sorted. Now we're rocking and rolling, mind that. Whoa. But there we go. That's how we're going to end. It seems like it's taken ages to get to this point where this grass is going to be ready. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free. And if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.